Aquarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Aquarius, this is what are their true intentions in love. So this is a reading about you and either somebody you're with or somebody you're interested in, right? So let's see what we have. Don't really have to be with them. It's called a love reading. No, you don't. So let's see what we have. And this whole reading could be vice versa, Aquarius, sorry. And yeah, please feel free to switch around the characters as need be. Let's get into the reading for Aquarius and their person. We're going to get some cards from the Quantum Oracle deck. I like this deck. Yeah, I do. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. Sorry, Aquarius and their person. Oh, I just did Aries reading. Your higher self, Aquarius. Okay. So this lady or this girl, I mean, she's a lady, but she's really young. Okay. And, you know, her, like, this is like her heart chakra, I believe, like gleaming, kind of like, you know, shining, right? Your higher self. And this is about spirit, right? But this is, you could be maybe really into your intuition, kind of, or like, you know, maybe you have just awakened, but you could really be kind of connecting to source here and your higher self. Let's see what else we have. And we have the vast universe. And now we have a consciousness of lack. Okay, Aquarius, don't do that. A consciousness of lack is kind of like, you think you don't have enough money right now, and you think kind of it's going to always be like that, right? And it's not if we, you know, if we focus like on, you know, on changing things, right? But, you know, we get kind of caught up in it, right? Okay, I had this job, I don't like it, okay, or I didn't, you know, maybe it didn't work out, now I have this other job, and I'm not really making enough money over there, things like that, right? And so when we get like that, we get kind of just, we get negative because, you know, we think, God, is this all there is? Kind of like that. It's kind of like it's a terrible catch-22 and cycle to be in, okay? And you can attract more lack into your life by doing it. Yeah, you can. It's kind of like, you know, people who are very aggressive and punky, they attract those people toward them. Yeah, they do. Okay. So let's see what else we have. The vast universe. I feel like there is a vast universe out there, but you need to kind of diss this consciousness of lack. Okay, Aquarius, will you please do that for me? Because yeah, I don't like to see anybody kind of in that energy, right? So let's see what we have, Aquarius, for you and your person. Let's see what we got. And this could be your person's energy, though. Maybe they have a right? It could be. It doesn't have to be yours. You could be saying, Power and Light, why didn't you say that right away? All right? Right? I'm starting not to like you, okay? Now I'm going to have to give you a thumbs down. You didn't say that right away? I don't think you guys are that extreme. I don't think so. But let's see what we have for that extreme or that sensitive. I don't think so, right? No. Okay, let's see what we have. You guys are the King of Swords, okay? Yeah. So let's see what we have for Aquarius and their person. So your recent past energy, Aquarius, is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. Your current energy is the Nine of Wands. So you're in the Wounded Warrior energy, and that really does speak of a consciousness. You can totally talk about a consciousness of lack, right? And let's look at your block here, the Three of Swords. I feel like you wanted a new beginning with somebody, and there's like a third party involved here, or they broke your heart. Either one. What you want is the Ten of Swords. Maybe you could want this. You could want this to really be over. Like nobody wants a Ten of Swords, right? That's like saying, you're just saying it just doesn't make any sense. So the point about, unless you want another union to be over, that could be the case. You could want the Ten of Swords for somebody else. I want this to be over, right? So I could have this person. Because over here you're looking right at the Ace of Pentacles, like, shit, how come I didn't get it? How come I didn't get this Ace of Pentacles in the past? This like stable new beginning with somebody, right? Because a third party's blocking you here, or like I said, maybe they broke your heart. But in this desire or this hope position, or, you know, in your desire here or your hope, maybe you just want this to be over, right? Like you want to move on, and you want to, you know, ascend, have an awakening, kind of like, you know, you could, right? Maybe you want to really connect with spirit so you can, you know, experience the vast universe, like the abundant universe that we do live in. Although they, you know, they try every day to like take that away. Yeah, they do, you guys. And it's worse in some places. But the Empress is showing up as your fear or your doubt. For me, you're worried about a third party here, okay? And the Ace of Wands is showing up in the recent past for your person. Their current energy is the High Priestess, and the block for them is the card of Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, in this reading, maybe there are Libras over here with the Empress or Taurus, High Priestess, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. But, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be those folks. No. We're equal opportunity over here. And the Six of Swords is showing up, and this is what they want. What they fear is the Seven of Swords. So for me, this already looks like an interesting reading. It sure does. These are all big cards. On some level, every card here is a big card. All right. So let's see here. Let's move these over. And if this is you, Aquarius, a consciousness of lack, yeah, you're going to have to try to pull yourself out of that, okay? Remember, there is a vast universe here. You have to become your higher self to diss that energy, okay? You do, all right? So sometimes it takes some of us longer. It does, and sometimes the planets are not always in our favor, but I feel like for you it's going to be, right? The Age of Aquarius is coming, yeah. So let's see what we have with the Ace of Pentacles for you. Eight of Cups. I feel like you watched somebody walk away from you. I'm not kidding. Like you literally, and maybe you didn't walk them, like walk out the door or down the street or grab that person's hand, but like, you know, internally or whatever, you know, maybe not literally, but you could have felt they're walking away right now. I feel like it's for a third party because the block is that you are super overwhelmed about, for me, the Three of Swords, which is third party energy here, or heartbreak. As I said, what you want is the Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you want an ending to, I feel like you want to like leave a situation where there's a third party, or you want maybe your person to leave that situation. Why is that Three of Pentacles there for Aquarius? And we have the Page of Cups. I feel like you're in love with this person still. And with the Page of Cups, you're fearing the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. I feel like you're just fearing your person has turned their back on you. Like they turn their back on you because they're already in another situation. Because here you are on the block, right? Yeah, this is you, Aquarius. Like in the block here, I'm super overwhelmed. I'm trying to resist this heartbreak. You could be also trying to do that. Because as I said, in your desire over here, the Ten of Swords, nobody ever wants it, right? You could be, the Ten of Swords can sometimes mean like the worst part is over, right? It could be like that. You could be saying, I just want this to be over. It's like that. Okay. Your person's past energy was the Ace of Wands, the Fool. That's what I mean by a big reading here. These are big, all big cards to me, many of them. Court cards. Yeah. Why is this Fool card there? A lot of major arcana, I feel like. The Magician, another one. Wow. Your person maybe is Aries, Eight of Swords. So your person in the past, they also wanted, for me, a passionate new beginning with somebody. And I don't feel like it's you, because I feel like, as I said, you're kind of resisting some third-party behavior here. Yes, you are. So they had fear here about, I feel like they wanted somebody to take a chance on them, maybe. Or they wanted a passionate new beginning with somebody. I feel like they wanted to start all over, maybe. The Magician. Their current energy here, but they didn't know how to get it. So we'll see what that's about. They're carrying a burden here. Maybe they are Pisces or Scorpio, but they could be carrying a burden about somebody who is a High Priestess, Pisces or Scorpio. And they could maybe be carrying a burden about a secret, but let's see what else we have. Two of Cups. Yeah, your person's in love with somebody over here. And you know that. I feel like, as I said, you watched them walk away. I feel like you did. And in the block for them is the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles. They can't have something they want here. Yeah, that's why the Two of Cups is a major burden for them right now. They're in love with somebody here. Ace of Cups. They want a brand new beginning in love with somebody. Let's see what they're hoping for. Six of Swords, Four of Swords, Knight of Swords. For me, they want to heal the situation with somebody and they want their person to leave somebody else. They're hoping for that. And in their fear or doubt is the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Your person's not, they're afraid they're not going to have this. They could be fearing their person is never going to, like, plan to leave this other person, like, or escape. Could be like that, right? Seven of Swords for me is like an escape. The man's escaping, like, or, you know, he's looking backwards going, I hope they either don't catch me or I hope they don't see me, right? Two of Pentacles. Your person is like, they want to be with somebody here. We're going to find out all about your person, Aquarius. Yeah, and we're going to see how they really feel about you and how they are viewing the situation and what they are willing or unwilling to do for the situation and what they hide, what they fear, and their true intentions. They're all super affordable, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.